Hello, I'm Jacqueline Ortiz, the Self Love Diva, and today's meditation is all about cord cutting. Life is all about the connections we make. Connections with others, connections with ourselves. Connections with material or personal things. These connections help us move through life and discover ourselves. However, sometimes these connections are temporary and are not meant to last forever. They're meant to let some connections go after they have served their purposes. Many times this can be hard because a connection was so good and felt so nice, but it no longer feels nice and is actually harmful and toxic to you to cling on to. When this happens, we need to break those connections or cut those cords. This meditation will help you connect with the archangels Michael and Raphael to cut and heal these cords so that you may let go of the past and open yourself up to more and to new connections in the future. Let us start this cord cutting meditation now by getting into a comfortable position, either sitting down with your legs crossed or laying down in a quiet place where you will not be disturbed. Close your eyes and know that you're safe. Begin by breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let each breath relax you more and more as you fall into this meditation. Breathe in and let the fresh and calm air fill your lungs. And breathe out as you release any discomfort or tension. Take a few moments now to just breathe deeply in and out, as you allow yourself to just relax. In and out, in and out. Notice that as you focus on your breathing, your mind becomes quieter. Thoughts are no longer coming in. They're simply released with your breathing. If you do find thoughts coming in and you find yourself getting distracted by them, just simply allow them to be there and shift your focus back to my voice. Thoughts are not important right now, and they will settle back to the back of your mind while you just focus on your breathing and my voice. Bring your attention to your body now. Each breath brought you more and more relaxation, and your muscles are calming and relaxing. Breathe in again now and focus on your toes and feet. Breathe out and send away all discomforts from them, relaxing them into an almost sleep. Inhale again as you do the same to your ankles and your knees and your thighs, and exhale, letting them settle into the ground or bed that you're sitting or lying in. Stay relaxed and holding you all day. Breathe in and turn your attention to your lower back, which also gets a lot of strain throughout the day. And breathe out. And let all that tension and discomfort just vanish. Fill your chest with air as you relax your chest and stomach. Breathing out and sending away all sense of being uncomfortable. Focus on each arm now as you breathe in and bring comfort to your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, and your hands. And breathe out as they settle next to you, relaxing from the hard work they did today. Next, bring your powerful breath to your upper back and neck, where more tension also typically lies, and breathe away any discomfort. Let the air inside you and around you flow up your face and head, relaxing them as well. Your jaw relaxes and unclenches. Your tongue rests easily in your mouth, and your eyes are softly shut. Your entire body is now relaxed, and will relax even deeper with each breath that you take. Your muscles are calm and comfortable, and you are free of any and all tension or discomfort. Now we are ready to cut the cords that bind you and keep you from evolving and changing for the better. You may not see them, but these cords are physical. They weigh on your daily life. They keep you in the past instead of the present. They keep old and painful feelings fresh in your heart the longer you go without releasing them. They block your heart from receiving love and happiness. These cords once served you and brought you happiness, but they no longer do, and you must cut them and release all feelings that go along with them in order to grow. These connections can be connections to people. They can be relationships you held with other people. The connections could be to your family who doesn't treat you well or include you in anything. It could be to old friends who do not show you the same respect and friendship that you show them. It could be from an old romantic relationship that you have not gotten over. These connections can be to old jobs or plans you had that did not work out. They could be a connection to an old way of life you were living but no longer are. They could be memories from your childhood. They could be old ways of thinking that don't serve you anymore. They could be cords to illusions that hide the truth from you now. These cords could be keeping you stuck, only letting you see the material world around you, and not letting you expand beyond and reach your full potential and growth. They, alternatively, could be cords tied so far up in the universe that you forgot your place on it, that you stop you from being grounded and walking with nature and people in your life. Whatever these cords may be tied to, you can connect them and then cut them for the betterment of yourself. You will cut them and let go of that which no longer serves you. Take a moment now to locate these cords. And when they are connected to your body, many of them will be in your heart, because that's where our feelings come from. But others may be connected elsewhere. Find them now. Focus on your heart and feel the cords attached there. Notice how heavy they are and how much room they take up in your heart. Though powerful, the heart is small and it can hold a plethora of love and happiness. But when too many unnecessary cords are attached, it can be hard for that love and happiness to flow freely or be given freely. Take this moment to find where the cords are connected to your heart and what emotions they have attached to them. Likely, they're low emotions like pain, anger, or sadness, because they come from places that are not beneficial to us anymore. Some of them maybe still have happy emotions, but they're bittersweet because the emotions are in the past and not the present moment. Take a deep breath in and breathe out as you connect and continue to relax and locate the cords in your body and your soul. You may have connected to your brain, some where your thoughts and memories are. They may be remnants of past relationships or memories of your childhood. Find where they are and where they're held on to. Once you have found all the cords and where they're located in your body, it is time to begin to cut them off. We will go into visualization in order to imagine cutting them, since they are invisible. And now that cutting them in this visualization also cuts them in now. To cut the cords that hold you back, we will have the divine power of the Archangel Michael and the Archangel Raphael. Michael will help you by using his sword to physically cut these cords and Archangel Raphael will heal the spots where the cords were connected to. Many times when we call upon an angel or a deity, we expect them to do all the work for us. And then we will find later on that that didn't last. As powerful and generous as these divine beings are, it is not solely up to them to fix all of our problems and make them go away. It takes personal and internal work as well. So, when we call Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, we are not going to expect them to do all the work for us. We will respect the power that they yield to us so that we may work to better ourselves and release ourselves from all ties that hold us back. Doing it this way with your own inner power and determination will ensure that these cords are cut and that they stay cut. Now take a deep breath in and feel your body relax. Breathe out and imagine yourself in a small room with no windows and one door across from you on the other side of the room. Imagine. Between you and this door are a bunch of strings tied to various parts of the room. Each string represents a different cord connected to it. So, however many cords you have, that's how many strings there are. The strings are multicolored, and each color represents a feeling connected to the cord. Red for anger. Blue for sadness. Green for grief. And so on and so on. Know that this room is a safe place to be. But even though it's a safe place to be, you would much rather be on the other side of that door. But the only way to get to the other side is to cut through all the cords. To help you cut them, you need to call upon Archangel Michael. You look next to you on the wall and see a large painting of a man with a beautiful white wings, wearing a blue toga and wielding a silver sword. This is Archangel Michael. Take a deep breath in and out. As you look at this beautiful painting and invoke Archangel Michael to help you cut the stone, a white light shines from the painting, and slowly you see a person emerge. This person is dressed in blue and has large white wings flowing from their back. As Archangel Michael appears, you may feel a shift of energy as he comes toward you. A feeling of divine power and strength. You may not feel any shift at all either, but know that he is here because you called. As mentioned, he isn't here to do all the work for you. He's here to lend you his sword to cut through the cords that no longer serve you, so that you can become close to the divine yourself by letting go of the past and growing to a better you. The bright light disappears and you see Archangel Michael before you. His sword ready in his hand. Archangel Michael is not just here to cut the cords. He is here to help you cut the cords. His sword may sever the cord, but you must break off the emotional attachment you have to these cords and what those represent. Take a deep breath in and out. Now, as you lead Archangel Michael to the first cord to cut, focus in on the color of this cord color is it? And what is it connected to? Find the memory and the emotion, and know that these emotions are from the past and no longer needed now. Find the memory. Find the emotion. It's okay to let go, and it's okay to move on. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting, and letting go doesn't mean forgiving or excusing. Letting go simply means you are no longer holding on to it, and it no longer holds on to you or affects you. Decide that you want to break this connection and cut this cord. Breathe in as Archangel Michael raises his sword, and breathe out as the blade cuts through the string. Feel a wave of relief wash over you as you feel the physical cord disconnected from your body, no longer weighing you down or holding you back. The first cord is now cut, and you did so wonderfully. You let go so easily. Now you look back at the door and see that you're one step closer to the door. Once you cut through all the cords, you'll be able to go through the door and see what's on the other side. Now you lead Archangel Michael to the next string to cut. Notice the string's color. What is the color? You touch it, feeling its tight stretch. You pluck it like a guitar string, and the moment in your life that it is connected to appears in your mind. It may have been a good memory with friends who are no longer in your life and will never be again. It may have been a time you regret and hold on to, wishing you had done something differently. It could be a number of reasons. But as the string vibrates and the memory plays in your mind, you know that this moment from the past is not important to you anymore, and there's no big deal to let it go. As with the first chord, you know that releasing this will make you lighter and happier. You turn to Archangel Michael again and nod, signaling to him to help you cut the string. Again, his sharp silver blade cuts through the colorful string easily, and it falls to the floor. You feel another weight lifted off of you. More love and happiness floods into your heart with a free space. With each cord cutting, thinking back on these memories and moments no longer brings you pain or sadness. Those moments are just memories now, because they don't have any unnecessary attachment to them. And you just keep cutting along. Now there are only just a few more strings between you and the door. Take a few moments now to sever each of them with the help of Archangel Michael. Sever each of the cords with Archangel Michael. Each one that he cuts, you break off the emotions too. You work as a team to cut the cords and free yourself from this attachment that no longer serve you. When you have come to the last cord, you feel so much lighter than you did before. You feel your heart open and free of past and false emotions. Your mind becomes clearer as you get rid of the fog the cords brought when they were attached. You are now in the last cord. You see it outstretched in front of you. This is the last cord, the last one blocking you from reaching the door. You look at the color, you take in its color, and you already know what memory will bring. The last cord may be the hardest one of all for you to cut. For you have not wanted to cut this cord, but you know you need to. You bring a hand up to touch the string and let the memory in. This moment from the past may have made you sad or angry. It may have brought you grief or pain. It may be full of bittersweet love. Whatever it is, know that it no longer serves you because it is from the past. And now you know you must live in the present in order to have a happy future. Bring up all the memories and emotions from this moment as you take a deep, deep breath in. Breathe out fully as Archangel Michael brings down his sword and slices through the string, severing the cord from your body. The final weight has been lifted from your body. That memory and all its emotions are free from you forever. You know it had to be done in order to reach this door and to reach your best self. Your heart is filled with pure, pure love and happiness for the present moment because you have severed all of your unnecessary cords. The room behind you is empty of all the cords that are cut and gone. You are glowing with positivity and radiating divine energy. Return to Archangel Michael again and humbly you thank him for aiding you in cutting your cords. Archangel Michael accepts your thanks. Just know that you can call upon Archangel Michael whenever you need to, and he will always answer. But he will only help you do what he needs to do that he knows that you can do. Archangel Michael begins to glow again, and his form slowly turns into a bright, white light before it vanishes. Now, with all your cords cut, you're finally at the mysterious and inviting door, feeling light as an angel feather and full of pure love and happiness. You reach the door and grab the knob and turn it. You open the door and find yourself in a wide open meadow. There's a green grass beneath your feet, a bright blue sky above you, and birds chirping happily in the air around you. To your right is a stream of water, and it has divine energy to it, and it draws you closer and closer. You take a step toward it, and then another. You keep breathing deeply, and you are so relaxed, completely relaxed in a safe and beautiful space. You come up to the stream and watch the clear water rush down. You can feel the power of the water. It's cleansing and healing. This is the healing water of Archangel Raphael. As you look at this divine element, you invoke Archangel Raphael to help you finish your cord cutting journey. The powerful and divine feeling from the water is multiplied, and another white light shines brightly in front of you from across the stream. Slowly it fades, and you see another angel with soft wings staring back at you. This is Archangel Raphael. He's here to help you heal the severed part left from cutting those cords. It wasn't painful to cut them or let them go, but sometimes old wounds and memories leave emotional scars, and Archangel Raphael is here to help you remove them and to make sure that these cords can never ever reattach to you. You graciously ask Archangel Raphael to help you heal you, and he agrees. He motions to the water and nudges you to put your hands in the water. Kneeling down, you do so. The water is cool, but not too cold. It is so refreshing. It is completely clear and incredibly clean. As the silky water rushes over your skin, its divine power spreads up your arms into your chest. The water soaks up into your heart, ready to heal. With the guidance of Archangel Raphael, the water covers up the places that your cords were attached to and brings them peace and healing. Just like Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael cannot do everything for you. You must use your own power to heal yourself. Healing starts with forgiving. First, as the water works its way around your heart, forgive yourself for all that you have done and all that you have blamed yourself for. Forgive yourself for getting into those situations and relationships in the first place that caused them to attach to you, and forgive yourself for how they turned out and turned into now only memories. Forgive yourself for holding on to these things for so long when you didn't need to. Next, forgive people from these memories for how they may have hurt you. Forgive them for hurting you or leaving you behind. Know that there is nothing you can do about what happened then, but you can make everything better for yourself now. Feel more weight lift off your chest and out of your heart as you forgive. The water fills up the holes that were left after cutting your cords. They're healed and closed, keeping you all the love and happiness inside and never to be attached again. If you find yourself still picking up some of those cords, bring yourself back to the stream and invoke Archangel Raphael to help you forgive and heal again. When you are completely healed and cleansed, you remove your hands from the water. They dry instantly, and the water flows freely down the stream. You thank Archangel Raphael for his help, and he nods before disappearing into a ball of light again. With all your cords cut and your emotional wounds healed, you're ready to return to the waking world so that you may continue your life refreshed and renewed with nothing holding you back. You turn away from the stream and find another door, standing slowly and solely in the middle of the meadow. This isn't odd to you because you know this door is the way back to your waking mind. It is a few steps away as you step toward it. The visualization around you will fade as you begin to wake up and come back to consciousness. Take a deep breath in, still completely comfortable and relaxed, and breathe out. Taking your first step toward the door, take another step, and notice that the rushing water behind you is fading. Another breath in and out, and the birds overhead are gone. Take another step toward the door, and the green grass slowly dims beneath you, and the sky fades to black. One last deep breath in and out as you take your final step and reach for the door. Turning the knob and open the lonely door. Your body awakens and you feel your muscles move. Your conscious mind is back and thoughts are flowing through you. You step through the door and you're back in the waking world, feeling refreshed and full of love and light and happiness, with nothing from the past weighing you down, just feeling pure joy and bliss and happiness.